welcome to episode 4. It is currently Kenneth and Fred, and you have made your way from the town up the remains of the old road that continues through the town and up towards the manor. Like I said before, it's completely overgrown, reclaimed by the weald around you. As you walk in, you notice that thick clouds of yellow spores tend to block out the sun almost, like the majority of the sun, in the upper canopies of the trees. And as you look around, there are strange floral specimens, and more noticeably, oversized fungus, and it seems to infect the soil around you. As you walk deeper, this fungi grows even larger. But as you're walking in, the first few feet within the beginnings of the weald, you notice the path is starting to become harder to follow. And you hear a familiar voice from behind you trying to get your attention. And you turn around to see Jon running up the hill to catch you up.
Sorry, I'm late, lads. What have I missed?
Well, Jon, it's about time you showed up, isn't it?
Well, business to take care of.
Well, don't be expecting a cut of the...
Oh no, we're going to have connection issues with Kenneth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he cut out a little bit.
Looks that way, mate, yeah.
Well, I can continue. So now Jon's with you, back again. And you make your way deeper into the weald, following the old road. It's getting quite hard to see, but with Fred, with his dark vision, he spots a shadowy figure up ahead, standing still, not moving at all. What do you do?
Go and have a look.
As you get closer, the attire that this person is wearing, it seems to be of another land. You're not too sure where exactly this person would be from. And this person turns around after hearing footsteps behind him.
A person looks upon the adventurers. Namaste, well met. What brings you to the weald this evening?
Fungus.
Fungi. Very good. Very good.
Well, actually, we were going up to the big house.
Oh, yes. I would also like to go up to the big house. I am here to study all the dark arts that we are coming across here. The stars have aligned this evening. I think we should join forces. I think you look like you've been places. I could learn something from you, and you could learn something from me.
Well, I'm going to drag Kenneth off a few paces away and have a quick whisper. What do you reckon, buddy?
Well, as long as that's all he wants. He's not getting part of the reward, and he can have whatever samples he wants.
Well, let's not mention the reward. Jon?
Yeah, as long as we're not mentioning the reward, I don't see an issue. A three-way split's bad enough.
Sounds good. So what do we call you, young sir?
Oh, well, I am Professor Jitendra Sen Gupta. I come from the Universal of Unusual Studies in Manvi. But you can call me Professor, or you can call me Jit. It's kind of like shit, but it's not. It's Jit. Jit.
I was thinking it's closer to Git, but okay.
Oh, that works too. And the person, by the way, you're looking at is a halfling, so he's about 3 foot tall. But just to give you a description, yes, based off, dare I say, an Indian descent, that sort of character. He's wearing some, as Dan said, otherworldly robes. He is wearing a turban. His face is very distinctive, very drawn wrinkles, a very well kept goatee, very unusual eyes to say the least. But his most important feature being 3 foot tall.
Oh, are you some sort of a magician or something?
A magician? Oh, no, not quite. You could maybe say that I am something like that, but I would consider myself more a student of the occult.
Got a phone call to pop up for 2 seconds, lads.
So you're a monk.
Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. I dabble here and there. I don't like to box myself in. But some may call me a warlock. Others may call me a sorcerer. But I would say an occultist would be the better defining title of my occupation.
Which cult do you belong to?
I belong to the cult of knowledge.
Do you have a library card?
Oh, I have had many in my time, but I also run the library. Also, I am a professor, so I lead lectures in all the dark arts, the occult, the great old one, anything otherworldly, cosmic. I can help you.
Let's wait for John.
Yes. So you go on to the manor. What is your objective there? Have you been promised something? I have heard rumor that something is going on. Someone might be getting a big payout if they do a job for someone. And that be you?
Yes, that would be me.
Oh, interesting. Well, as I say, I have no interest in physical properties or gold or treasure. The only treasure is that of the mind. So, I am happy to join forces with you.
Well, each to their own.
Good. And what are your names?
My name is Kenneth. This
To meet you,
here
Kenneth.
is Fred.
Fred from the Hidden Monastery
Oh, very good.
of Drunken Monks.
Drunken monks. Oh,
Always.
very interesting.
I'm Jon Smith-Pyre.
Jon Smith-Pyre. Interesting. Well met. Namaste. I'm sure we will get on well together, and we will achieve great victory for knowledge and whatever it is that you seek.
Okay, great. You got any more questions for the professor? No. Okay. So, what are you doing now then? You're going to continue?
I want to taste some of these mushrooms to see if we can make a brew out.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, mate. Magic mushroom moonshine's got a good ring to it.
These mushrooms, they tend to glow slightly. They're an off yellow, and like I said, they're quite large. They do, yeah. The spores give off a slight glow.
Do we have any alchemists or potion makers amongst us?
One thing, John, I don't know if I didn't hear if Kenneth told you or not. We've started a conglomeration, shall we say, with the local pub. I'm going to help them do some brewing in return for us using a room there for free. Hence the reason: more ingredients, more brews, more money.
Well, I'd say you're the potion maker then.
Yeah,
Not potions, alcohol. Only
Same
beer and
difference.
alcohol, mate.
Same difference after enough of them.
Fair one.
The
The lady is still pretty.
I would urge caution on these particular mushrooms. But other than that, knock yourself out.
Are you going to go for the mushroom?
Maybe my constitution's slightly different, so yes.
You are.
Yeah. until it attacks me.
Yeah. The professor steps back
Just-
a fair amount.
Tell us how and what part you're going to touch.
Well, I'm going to produce a small sack, and I'm going to pick up a mushroom and put it in the sack, or attempt to.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Happy
Nothing
days.
happens.
Okay.
Were
I
you
might
gonna
grab a
eat
couple
it?
of 3 more.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, I'm not going to eat it. Not yet. Yeah, I'm going to put 4 in my little knapsack, and then that'll do for now. Notes, mushrooms.
It's just getting up a table ready for you then. Cool, so you've picked up those mushrooms.
The yellow, yeah? You did say?
Yeah, sort of an off yellow.
Okay, I'll just put yellow mushrooms. Be alright.
Yeah. So, what are you doing now? Continuing?
Times 4.
So, as you work your way through the weald, like I said, the path was disappearing, almost disappearing. It was hard to track. Only a few of the cobblestones left every so feet apart. The weald seems to be closing in around you. Like I said, the mushrooms are getting larger. Some of the vines, the twisted, jagged, spiked branches are leaning over the path and twisting around trees, and it gets darker as you go in, with the glow of the mushrooms actually creating the majority of the light. And you're hacking away. It's deep. At this point, you've lost all track of the path, but you're going in. You're using your natural compass to point you in the right direction. As you hack through, you see a clearing, a very small clearing, but compared to where you are, it's a clear area, and you hear some noises of what sound like men. They don't sound like they're talking. They sound like they're struggling in some sort of way. And you're still within the tree line. These sounds are probably about 40 to 50 feet away from you.
I'm going to go ahead and notch an arrow. Quietly.
Follow suit and ready the axe.
Kenneth's going to creep stealthily ahead and trying to get within earshot so he can hear.
So if I get an order of march, so Kenneth, you want to go first?
Yeah, Roger. Kenneth's.
Kenneth, then
I go second.
yeah, Fred.
I'll stay next to the professor, but providing overwatch.
I got the rear. Sorry, I had to jump that in.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, great. So that's the order of march. Professor, what's your passive perception?
It is 11.
Okay. So Kenneth, you wanted to creep up?
I want to get so I can either see or hear what's going on.
All right. So as you push your way through the branches, you give us no, you don't need a stealth roll. You're far away. These people are preoccupied. You can see through the branches that they are struggling over some kind of cart. Off in the distance, it seems to be stuck. And there are 3 men that you can see.
Eyes are they? What do they look like?
Say that again.
What do they look like?
Give us an investigation roll. Is he frozen?
Ah, no.
Oh no, he's
This
alright.
is
Is
bad.
it?
19. So you can see that there is definitely a cart there. There are 2 people standing either side, and they seem to be doing the majority of the work. One person, a larger gentleman, standing, and they're all facing the cart, which is further away from you, so they've got their backs to you at this moment in time.
Won't be able to see it, will we?
Yeah, you won't be able to see the car. What are you going to do? What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna turn
I'm
around
watching
to
what
Fred and relay.
I'm watching what you're doing, mate. What'd you say, dude? Can't hear you very well.
No, I was the one who I investigated.
Yeah, so you relay the information back to everybody else. Is that what you did? That's what you said, wasn't it? Your connection's terrible.
Right, wait there. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect again.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
So,
We'll
so it
pause
sounded
it.
like he... Ah, okay, cool. Alright, so Kenneth
yeah,
relayed all the information to us. So you saw some men with cart. Do you think they present a threat?
Well, I couldn't really tell. To be honest, I thought at first it might have been the 3 travellers from the tavern, but I can't really make out who it is.
Maybe we should approach them, have a conversation like men.
Maybe
we could just
you
shoot them
approach
with
them,
our bows.
and I can wait in the trees,
I am happy
just
to
in
do
case
this.
it sends us.
This sounds like a good plan. If you all wait in the tree, and I will approach, and if it goes to the shit, you open fire. But I am confident I will be able to talk them through, and have a good conversation with them.
I mean, we didn't shoot you when we first met you, so you've got a good track record.
Well, that is my charm, you know. I am a professor. That's what I'm good at. Okay, this is a plan. I shall go. And Professor just heads off to the cart with everyone in the tree line, I guess.
Professor, give me a nature roll first of all.
Oh no. It begins. 15.
Good.
Right.
And now
Doesn't
give me a perception.
God damn it. 7.
Right.
He dies.
I will bring up the map.
No, that doesn't sound good.
So in fact, share Fred if you
Yeah,
Paddy.
on it. I know what you meant.
I'll just pause it so it just saves time. So let's assume that everybody apart from the professor is still in the tree line. I just want to let you know that I personally created these maps using Dungeondraft. So check it out, it's pretty cool tool. Yeah, so
Very nice.
the professor pops out, correct? And
Going to do the rings.
and you're going to head straight forward. No, you don't need to do rings.
Okay.
Can I get a link? Because I can move around in Albert, can't I?
Yeah, did I not send it to you?
Nah.
I'm pretty sure I must have sent it to Ray or something.
I mean, I can read it, but yeah, if you could send it.
Oh no, I definitely sent it to you.
What?
Hang on. Phone not connected. Technical difficulties.
No worries. I should be able to get up. What's that? Oh, what's that? Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
Got it?
Yeah. Ah, very nice. On this dragon.
So with your perception, you just about notice that there is a large crater in the ground in front of you. And with your nature check, you are aware that there are various dangerous types of mushroom that you've spotted growing amongst the odd deformed mushroom specimens and stuff you've seen before. So
cool. So I can avoid these mushrooms and still move toward the car and avoid the pothole. Although now that I look at those pictures, these guys look a bit mean actually. But no, I'll stay true to it.
Yeah.
Hello there. Well, that didn't sound Indian. Hello.
they're just going, "Hurrah, can I put you back into it?" Turns around. Who are you? And they stop and draw their swords.
Hello, good sir. I am from the local guard. I am here to help you. Why? How come you have stopped? Is there something I can assist with?
From the local guard, we should cut you open.
Did I say local guard? I meant local guard of criminal factions. Yes, I'm a heavy. I work for the local gang person.
Deception.
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. This is what it's all about. 16. Yeah.
Yeah, like a heavy, but I suppose I have trouble getting the recruiting up these days. Yeah, you can help. What rank do you hold?
Oh, I'm chief heavy. So I'm one below boss.
Oh, boss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, well, yes, actually. What are you doing here? Why are you here? What is your job?
We're trying to get the shipment over to Wolf.
The who?
What do you mean to who?
I'm sorry, I don't have a very good memory. I have a short memory span, but I'm chief heavy, so who? Tell me now.
You're second in command. You'll know who Wolf is.
Yes, I have a short memory span. Did you not pay attention?
Deception again.
Yes.
Can you move the professor to where you're actually standing? Are you standing there? And
No, I'm not
shouting,
sorry. Yeah. I've come about here, we'll say.
Oh, that's the wrong dude. You're the guy with the turban.
Oh, was it? Oh, Flash. Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I got a 14 on deception.
A 14. I'm not buying that. And he draws his sword again. How about I just cut you open? And the other two are looking over there, like gritting their teeth, sweating out. They've been working hard pushing this cart.
Oh, well, it would be very bad for you. I have trained eyes on you, and you look very tired and weak. I have 10 of my men with their bows pointed straight at you. It would be very foolish.
Try and ping an arrow into the wagon.
Oh, you see? Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. You mess with Chief Heavy, I drop the shit on you.
Why do you shoot your own?
I'm trying to keep control. You step out of line, I beat you down like a child. Not that I beat children, but you get the idea.
Right. What do you want me to do then?
You didn't mention... Oh, you're trying to get to the wolf. Yes, the boss.
This cart's stuck. We need an hand, or I can't lift it myself. Got a bad ankle. These boys are struggling, and we got our perimeter out.
Oh, okay.
We need to be careful around here. There are all sorts of creepy crawlies in the tree line.
All right. Well, do we have an agreement? We'll work together. We don't need to fight. I'm Chief Effie.
Right. Go on then.
All right. Hey, guys, I think these guys are all right. You can come out. And remember, only 4 are coming out, but there are 6 more in the woods if you mess about.
I say, should I stay back just in case we need another convincing arrow?
He's already told.
Yeah. Okay.
Him.
Looks like we're going out.
I'm confident in this deception. This plan's going to work.
This
This
is good. This is good. Okay. Show me the route that you're making your way over to the cart. So move your bloke to one place, and then which way around the crater are you going?
Oh, seen there. Who's going first?
Yeah, I'll pull around that side.
Just roll me a perception.
Yep, can do. Just swap apps, multitasking here. So, perception. That is suspense. Wait a second, where's my perception go? So this is, but where am I rolling for perception again? Sorry.
So look into your abilities.
Yes.
And
Yep, seen, got it.
Yeah, so just roll on one of those. So just click on the modifier.
15. Yeah, 15.
That's the one. Cool. So with your perception, you notice out the corner of your eye a rather unusual fungal specimen. Large, very large.
As I'm walking over, I'll turn to the professor. Just note, hey boss, there's that thing you were looking for earlier. It's just over there.
That thing?
Yeah, the fungal thing.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Professor, now that you've been alerted to whereabouts this thing is, you notice this fungus as a screecher.
Oh.
And you know to keep your distance from it. A large distance.
There goes my plan. I think we all know what that was going to be.
So, with John, are you continuing? You've stopped halfway, right, by the crater. And
Yeah,
you've spotted this, and then you spoke to the professor.
Yeah, so I've just come up pretty much to his shoulder almost.
Right. So, with that information, Professor and John, what are you going to do?
Hey,
You're
John,
up to his shoulder.
Yeah.
I just have a quick whisper with John. John, maybe we should get our new friends to take a look.
You hear sorry to... No, go on.
Is it okay? Did this happen while we were talking? If so, I
It did happen.
Okay.
It happened.
I paused to
So
listen.
it starts. So you hear a low whistling noise in the air. You can feel it. It sort of tickles your eardrums, and it tends to. It starts to get much louder and louder and louder until it is so loud. Of just this really loud whistling. It's echoing through the forest. With this sound, you hear howls in the distance and movement in the trees around you. The guy turns to you and says, Why are you going near one of them things for? Quick, we need to get this cart out of here. Go, boys, go! And then like 2 more blokes come out and help with the cart. They've just totally sacked off their perimeter. and they're all trying to push it desperately. Even this guy with a bad ankle gets involved, and they're really struggling, but this cart just isn't moving, and this thing is whistling. What's everyone doing?
Kenneth's going to head towards the cart. So, how far?
I think
what is
I'll-
it, 30 foot, so 5, 10. 15.
So we're not in combat, so just tell us what you're going to do. We're just using this as a little bit of a visual aid at the moment.
Yeah,
So
Kenneth's going to go wander up to the cart and go, "Come on, boys, let's give him a hand." And as he's doing that, he's going to have a sneaky look and see if there's anything valuable in the cart.
Shocker.
give us
Surprise. Hang on. That's me, innit?
yeah. What are you doing?
So, do you want me to roll anything while I'm having a look in, or not?
We'll see what Fred's doing first. Fred, what are you doing?
Do you know what? Decided I'm just going to follow him because it's funny.
Okay. Are you going to have a look as well?
Yeah, but I'm not pushing nothing.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Part of the deception.
So look at so looking in the cart, there's 2 crates. There's a chest and there's a crate. So 1 crate, 1 chest, and that's all you see. There's nothing that would say there's any value to this load. But as this is happening, you are hearing these howls and these rustling in the trees. It's getting worse. The bloke turns to Fred and says, "You didn't get pushing. I thought you were one of us.
In these robes?
Get pushing. You're like a bag of shit anyway." Boys, he's not
Right,
pushing.
I'm going to get behind and I'm going to put my hand on their shoulders and push them.
Right. What are the other
Can
two
I-
doing?
Kenneth is. Oh, sorry.
The professor's just going to kind of close down on the cart as well. Not push, but just kind of oversee it. Be like, come on, keep pushing, push harder.
Because of his status.
Because of the status, yeah. To add to the deception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing as John's very keen to add to the deception too, as Professor's chief enforcer, he's not going to push.
My right hand man.
Exactly. I'm your bodyguard, I'm not a pusher.
Okay, you can hear these howls. They're getting closer and closer. And
Oops, for me.
the rustling in the trees. It seems to stop momentarily. Until your passive perception, you see a swarm of spiders come out from all the trees around you. Multiple swarms and close in on your position.
Ideal.
And this is where we roll for initiative.
Oh, take some of that.
Why
Why have I got rid of this?
7.
Hang on.
So wait a second, guys.
Oh, yeah, we'd be right at the bottom, wouldn't it? Cool, Kenneth.
7.
John.
11.
Fred.
22.
Strong. Professor.
16.
So that will be Fred to go first.
So, where's my ranger? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm going to do the stupid thing and charge, because why not? Are we fighting with advantage, seeing as how we have weapons ready?
No.
Okay. Alright. I'll just hit it twice with my big axe then. Natural 1. Awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
And they, what's the other one? 20. Dirty 20 and a natural 1.
Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
And that will take 9. Hang on. 9. That'll be 10 damage, mate.
What type?
That'll be bludgeoning, I think. No, slashing. Battle axe, isn't it?
So as you slash with your battle axe, you notice that they observe the incoming swing, and just before your battle axe hits, you take it. The spiders sort of swerve out the way. They disperse from your impact location, and you take out probably about 2 of them that weren't paying attention. So what was that damage on that?
10. And then I'm going to punch him in the face. Actually, I'll stamp on one. 4. It's another 20, mate.
20, yeah, hits.
4. Fucking hell. 8. 9 damage that time.
Cool.
Wow.
So you're going to punch them. So you punch, and you manage to take out quite a few with your big dwarvish hands. And a few of them start to disperse back into the forest. And that'll go to... So whilst you're standing there and you've moved closer to this location that they've come out of, what you didn't see before but you now see is a beast of a spider looking right at you, but rotate it slightly. And this thing pounces towards you.
Okay.
One tile at a time.
And
Oh,
what was your passive? What was your passive perception?
mine 11.
Let me just roll a. Oh, you're lucky on the. Oh, you're so lucky on that roll. A roll of 3. So, yeah, you notice the spider as soon as it starts to make its way over a couple of the mushrooms, dispersing some of the spores. You see it straight away. You look up and you are ready for whatever it's about to do. So it jumps at you and tries to take a bite for a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So it jumps on you and just manages to get through the chink in one of your armor plate, and
I'm wearing robes, dude.
Sorry, yeah, I was thinking. I'm thinking dwarf. I'm just thinking
I'm a
armor
naked
plates.
monk.
Yeah, so it just pierces straight through you can't dodge out the way in time, and it just goes straight through your robes, and you take 7 points of piercing damage. And if you could make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
19. Hang on.
That's fine.
23.
Yeah, 19. So obviously, being dwarven, you avoid any sort of poisoning from the spider, and that will take us to.
How much did you say? 7.
It was 7 piercing damage. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So from So from there, these guys are really heaving and they are dripping with sweat. It is quite humid under the thick spores and the canopy, which is quite low over your head. And they're panicking, clearly panicking. The guy that seems to be in charge gives the cart an almighty push out of fear, and it starts to oh, I'm moving the box there. It starts to gain a bit of traction. Why is that not going back on? All right, it's like that now. Starts to gain a bit of traction, and they get moving. 2-6. Get back to my order of march. So those same insects that you hit, and you pretty much almost destroyed all that big spider's babies, they are going to just have one little attempt, because they've seen the larger spider come out. They feel very I can't think of the word. Necky spiders, and they are
lucky.
Yeah, and they're going to try and bite you. So they're going to swarm around you in their smaller numbers, but there's still enough to start climbing up your body. And they're going to take a bite with a nat 20 on Fred. So straight up the robes, up every sleeve. And they're under, and they're wriggling around. It's absolutely awful. And I know you don't like spiders anyway. And you are going to take, I'll actually, oh God, 18 points of piercing damage.
Fuck. Ouch. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Cancel that. 9. Sorry, I just read a bit on their stat block that says if the swarm has less than 50% of its health, you half the damage that it deals. So there we go. Lucky there. Cool. So yeah, that will be the swarm. So they are currently wriggling around your body, up your robes, and you're just like frantically trying to hit them and get them off. And that will take us to the other swarm. Bloody hell, hang on a minute. So these other swarms, they're going to move in behind John and the professor, and this swarm is going to move to John. So we're going to have one attack on the professor, one attack on John. And they're going to try and swarm your body. Uh, 16 to hit, John.
My armor class is 16.
So it hits. And you'll take 10 piercing damage. So they're all up in your armor, all up into your sleeves and everything. Again, it's exactly the same as Fred, and just biting away at you.
Okay.
And the next, oh my God, I've never been this lucky in my life. I am rooting for you guys, all right, but it's just, you know.
I'm not feeling that though. I'm not feeling that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, and the professor, this swarm is completely caught off guard, and it's got all up his robe. It's in his turban, under his hair,
Oh, not the
and he's
turban.
they've tried to take a bite out of you, and they've got right in your sweet spot with a nat 20.
Ah, vicious.
And you will take 20 points of piercing damage from that attack.
Oh, that's painful.
Guess who's not using his dice tower today?
Oh, mate. That's not a good start.
So right at that point, after you're having this attack off of all of these spiders, you hear these howls come right up close to the edge of the wood. Oh, there's so many windows open here. They seem to come running round that corner.
Doors knocking.
Tell them to bugger off. Oh yeah, room inspection again.
Yeah, it's the RQ asking for his thingies, isn't it?
Yeah. And you are.
Oh, we did look in your top locker.
I can regret that. I thought not.
Yeah, so you are met with these hounds. Run round the corner and stop once they have focused in and found their prey.
Sorry about that, gents.
They can only do movement, so that goes. Oh my god. The bandits are pushing. They're not bandits. Fuck, they're bandits. They're not bandits. That's just what they're called. They're not bandits. They are. That's just what I'm using for the stat block. So you fucking know now. And they are going to push, and they're going to do a combined strength effort to see if they can get this wagon actually fully moving on the road.
Is Kenneth getting amongst the combined strength? Is he?
I don't know.
I fucking know, because you're on minuses.
It's really stuck. Even though the main guy, he sort of got it moved out of the ditch a little bit. They're still on the edge. They're still really struggling with this, and that's their main concentration at the moment. And then from there, it will go to the professor.
I'm gonna try something slightly controversial. So I have I have the great old one on my back, on my side, and in awakened mind, I can touch the minds of other creatures. I can telepathically speak to anyone within 30 feet as long as they can understand language. I want to get inside the bandit leader's head, and I just want to say something along the lines of, "We will all die if we do not stand together. Abandon your cart and fight with us." And see if that does anything.
Does it stipulate what you have to roll? Is this an actual, or is this your improvising?
It doesn't stipulate a roll, so it's almost just like I can talk to him in his mind. But I'm trying to persuade him.
Okay, so we'll use that. If that's like something you can do, that's your ability anyway. That can be your action. And,
yeah.
So that can be your action, and I will need to get you to roll a persuasion.
Yeah, it's a 27.
He hears his voice in his head, and he turns. One rotate. Stand together, boys. Leave the car. Our lives are at risk here. These guys like turn around. They're all confused, and they all go "Ah!" and like head out to help with the situation.
Yes, guys, cavalry, wicked.
Any bonus actions or anything like that?
I think that's all I had, unfortunately. I'll go back to reading my tome.
Oh my god, so casual.
Like, just a minute, boys.
John.
So I think I've still got the spiders all over me, right?
Yeah, you're still like.
All right, I'm gonna go flame on, produce flame, and try and burn them off. Mixing this, it's not gonna hurt me. So.
Is that an ability you can use, or?
Yeah, I've got produce flame as a fire ganassi.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure produce flame. It's just in your hand.
It's in my hand, or I could throw it. So.
We could throw it. Okay, so what are you going to do with your hand?
I'm just basically going to be getting my hand on fire and just absolutely whacking the hell out of myself with it.
All right. Okay. Let's do. Have you got anything that gives you a roll which is similar to like a fire attack?
A fire. So that does 2d8 fire damage apparently.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
12.
12 to hit.
Sorry, to hit if I throw it is 13.
As they're on your body, we'll give you the hit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the damage is 12.
12 damage. Okay, yeah. So you start to like hit these spiders, and you can just see them like burning corpses just dropping off of your body, and you're hitting quite a few of them as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be my main focus though.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any bonus actions or anything like that?
So actions. 2 weapon fighting actions in combat.
So, what I spoke to Paddy about this. So the 2 weapons thing, we got it totally wrong in the first sessions. So the way it works is, so you have to have 2 light weapons in your hands.
Yep.
So if you've got those 2, you've got the 2 short swords, right?
Yeah.
So one swing is 1 attack action. You then use your bonus action to do a second swing without your bonuses that you would normally add. So it would just be a standard damage roll, and then your second attack with the bonuses again, if that makes sense.
Okay, and then I've got a horde breaker on top of that if I was to.
So you've got so you've used your action. Is that an action, that fire? Produce flame?
Yeah, it's a spell, so it's produce flame at will.
Right, yeah. So you wouldn't be able to use your the bonus action of 2 weapon fighting because you've already used an action to cast a spell effectively.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's me out then.
Okay, cool. No movement or anything like
No, I'm going to stay by the professor. He seems to know what he's doing.
that? All right. So you can still hear this mushroom.
I have confidence.
It is ringing and ringing and ringing. It's like really winding you all up. I mean, it's in the back of your mind. You can just hear it, and it is piercing noise. And that goes to Kenneth.
Kenneth is going to jump on top of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to get his little short bow out and he's going to take a shot at...
Aren't you like an old man or something?
Yeah, he's climbed up there. He's taking his 30 feet of move to get up there. And then he's going to fire off an arrow at one of these dogs.
What's your range on
Hound
your arrows?
creatures.
120.
Okay.
I might
So
be
80 feet,
160.
80 feet short range, 320 long range.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
320.
fine.
Is that a longbow? Longbow.
It's just a short bow.
Oh.
Hey, you guys have swapped over. Hang on.
I just got to move downstairs, so I'll be off camera.
No worries.
Pardon me.
Oh, with a mighty 4 to hit.
Unfortunately, that 4 misses.
And then with his bonus action, he is going to use fast hands. And I'm going to use my thieves tool to try and open the lock on the chest.
Oh, for God's sake!
Fuck
For
me.
God's sake, this bloke!
Mid combat. 10 out of 10 though. For
Yes,
fucking
I tell you what,
character.
it's really using the situation to his greedy advantage.
It really is.
So I'll give you an inspiration for that.
But I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Yeah, just so so an inspiration, you can spend it whenever you want to re-roll a d20 on an attack or a save or an ability check.
Mega. Right.
On your,
No,
sorry.
What do I need?
On your
How do I
reference
use
sheet,
my... Yeah.
What was that, Paddy?
I was gonna say, so on your reference sheet, you can add it on there, mate. And it's got a box that says inspiration. Steve.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
don't forget that.
use dexterity and add your proficiency bonus to your dexterity roll because you're going to be trying to unlock. Do you say you're going to try and unlock the chest or the crate?
The chest.
The chest. Okay. So let's see what your dexterity roll. Your proficiency bonus should be about, on average, is about 2, but it will say on your sheet at the top what your proficiency bonus is exactly.
Kenneth's minus 12, mate.
Probably, yeah.
Is it basically a roll minus my
So do a dexterity roll
modified by my dexterity modifier. Yeah.
Do a dexterity
and then
roll,
modify it,
and then so yeah, you add your dexterity modifier, which is -3, right? And then you add your proficiency bonus to your dexterity roll, which it should say what.
Oh, right, okay. So
it?
they basically cancel each other out then, yeah, because I've got a proficiency bonus +3, but my dexterity is -3. So I've got 17. Just a 17 on the dice, +3, -3.
In this frantic environment, you are desperately trying to get this lock open, and you're doing well right up until the very last piece, and you just lose your hands, maybe a bit of arthritis or something, and you just
got the shakes.
Yeah, you get the shakes suddenly, and you just, I don't know what came over you, and you drop your lockpicking kit down into the cart between the two boxes. Any bonus actions?
That was my bonus action.
Ah.
So.
Oh yeah, you did shot the arrow,
action,
didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So that is. That's. Oh, I can interact with an object. So now can I interact with the crate?
Mhm. What are you doing with the
crate? There's a
crate?
lid on it and see what's in. Just want to see what's in it.
I mean,
have they got a lid or anything? I can have a look.
The interaction is something that you would do almost like without thinking about it. So like, for instance, John would like stow his bow and then get out his 2 short swords. Something that he knows he can do without even thinking about it. So that would require like a strength roll, which would be an action.
All right. In that case, I guess can I interact with my lock-picking tools and pick them back up?
Again, that would probably be a investigation roll or something like that.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
That's Kenneth then.
And it would go to Alex, but he's not here. And that goes back to Fred at the top of the round.
Right, big spider, fucking big blow coming up from the axe. Oh yes. That's a 17 and a 22, mate.
In a minute. Let me get to my spider stat block.
+6.
Yeah, both hit. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You'll take 11, 16 damage on the big spider, please, dude.
Ooh, chopping 2 of its legs off. Nice. It squeals in pain.
And then I'm going to stamp all over these little spiders that are crawling up my legs.
Mm-hmm.
With a 20. Hang on. +4, +6. +6, 20, yeah.
Nah. Oh no. 30.
No, 30, mate. 30.
Yeah.
They'll take huge 3 damage.
3? There's like, you stamp, but like 2 of them are like running around and still on the offensive.
And I'm going to spend a key point, mate.
Yeah.
And have a dodge action. Why not?
Didn't you use your bonus action to...
Oh shit, yeah, no, I did the stampy stamp.
Yeah.
No, cancel my last. Yeah.
And is that you? You're going to move or...
Nah, mate, I'm staying and fighting.
Okay.
What?
Run away?
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to
I might try one of these mushrooms. No, maybe not.
Yeah, so with
there is
that...
no spiders, it's just hallucinating.
Yeah. With so with those 2, like I say, you chopped off 2 of its legs, and it squeals in pain, and retreats back into where it came from to try and hide, which gives you an opportunity attack.
Oh, what's that? 5, 4, 9, mate, to hit.
A 9 misses. So just as it retreats, it's just where you've chopped off the front 2 legs. It sort of, you can't hit. You're just out of reach. Otherwise, you would have hit their legs, but you already got them. And that, yeah, it sort of disappears back into the weald. These spiders here, they see what's happening, but they don't. It doesn't quite compute, so they stay on the offensive, and they go for another bite. Yeah, come on, where is it? Yeah, so 9 to hit, which I guess misses. And so they're just sort of running around your body. The main bloke of the group of men who are helping you fight, he turns and runs to this swarm of spiders. Ooh. Yeah. And he goes for an attack.
Hang on. Okay.
Swings, he hits. He swings again, and he misses. But the first hit, he takes out a few of them and reduces them by 6 hit points. Go. So these other spiders, where are they? Okay, so these ones at the top, they've retreated back in. They don't usually venture too fast. They've retreated back in, and so have these. So what happens is these 2 swarms, they try and attack, and they attack the guy who's just swung for them. And they miss. And that brings us to the hounds, which all move up and... Oh, I'm trying to do it on the feed. Which move up and they swarm. 2 of them like just run in for an attack. One of them circles out here, and another one circles around here. These other 2 are just staying back to see what happens. But those 2 are going to go for Fred. And they're going to try and take a bite out of you.
As if I'm surprised.
So the best one was a 16.
That does it.
That hits, and you will take 4 piercing damage. So it just runs in. One of them just like tries to jump up and get you, but you just like move out of the way with your sweet monk skills. And then the other one catches you off guard and just grabs your arm, just tears a little bit off your robes, and deals that 4 damage to you. Moving over to the guys which you have rallied to help you out. So they're going to come in, and so 2 of them are going to come in there. One of them is going to like stand out here just to see if those spiders are going to come out, and this guy's going to run in and try and like take on this dog. So the 2 guys that have ran in, they just swing at the spiders, the swarm of spiders, and they. 2, 6. That one, and a 16. So the spiders take some damage there, and then the other guy is going for the dog who is flanked. A few of you. It's boring DM rolling dice, and he does a 4 damage to the dog. And that will take us to Professor.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop a. I was looking for the perfect place to do it. I'm gonna drop the Hunger of Hadar. It's one of my spell slots. So it's a 20-foot radius on this thing. What I'm gonna do is drop it. I don't know if are you seeing me move this measuring ruler around, by the way?
No.
Okay. How do I use a way to annotate?
So there's a little thing just below the measuring ruler, and then you can just sort of do like this.
Cool. Little thing. Yeah. So I think if I drop this, if I drop it there, that's a 20-foot radius. So it should kind of obviously catch those guys. I think it catch those, and it should catch that guy as well.
Okay, yeah.
Don't know whether it catches him.
So from what square can you identify which square?
I believe
exactly.
It's this one.
So from this square, I can measure that it will catch Fred as well as one of the bandits.
Was it?
What did you say? It's 20 feet from
yeah.
the centre.
Yeah. How about we do it from the one below then? So I think it was that one's the one where it catches Fred. That one potentially.
Yeah, I'll give you that, and then it catches the spiders and the 2 dogs, and the other 2 dogs as well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
a reasonable burst.
That's
yeah. So the Hunger of Hadar. I open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region
Nice.
infested with unknown horrors. 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration, which is 1 minute. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature starting a turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed dex saving throw 16 difficulty class. Otherwise, milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. Which is weird.
Nice. Wow.
So this is cool, but it's not actually going to affect them until
it's their turn.
And so, just don't go in the black sphere, guys. And but yeah, I'm going to drop that and just kind of be like, and I think that's all I'm going to do.
No bonus actions or anything?
I don't think I've got any. I don't think I'm just a one-hit wonder. I could move away, but I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. I'll stay where I am.
Excellent. That is I can't wait for that. Right.
I know, right? 6 turns later, that happened.
John.
Yeah.
It goes to you, mate.
So I'm going to the spiders. In fact, can I take an attack towards the hound that has cleared the cesspit of tentacles and doom?
Yeah, the top one, yeah.
Yeah. So the one closest, the one right close to me.
So that one is actually caught in it.
Oh yeah, just the arse end is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You can take a shot into that. Yeah.
In fact, yeah, I definitely will. So I will swing at that with my short sword. If that is okay with DM?
Yeah, of course.
2 days. Okay, so I'm going to swing and attack my short sword. That's a nat 20 plus 5.
Oh, nat 20. So with the nat 20, I don't know if you know this, you double your damage. But what I like to do, instead of doubling your damage, is I'd like you to roll a d12 as well as your damage and your modifier.
Okay, so I'll roll that actual damage and modifier first. And that is 10. And then a d12 on top of that. Let me just put it on the app. Is 3.
Oh, no way. So the D12 could give you massive damage. So, yeah, so 13 damage.
Yeah.
13 damage. Oh, no, sorry, slashing damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, slashing damage.
13 slashing damage.
Oh, no, sorry. It is piercing damage. I've just opened it up, mate.
It is?
Yep,
Okay.
piercing damage.
No worries.
Got a little icon.
Okay, cool. And that is like, yeah, your one attack. So what are you going to do?
So I put those 30. Is he still alive? I take it.
He's still up. Yep. He's just so you've slashed into him, and you've just split down his side, and he goes.
Okay. I am gonna take my bonus action to weapon fighting.
Yeah.
With the other short sword. So rolling to hit on that is 15 plus 5.
So without
20.
your modifier.
So 50.
Oh, sorry, damage is without your modifier. So 15 plus 5, 20. Yeah, you get
to
that.
hit.
Yeah.
And then damage is 6 plus 2, 8.
Cool. So with this one, it's without your modifier, so it'll be 6, right?
I've just rolled. It says I had a modifier for it on
no worries.
On the thing. But yeah, if I'm ignoring that, then yeah, 6.
Yeah. And now you get a swing with your modifier.
Okay.
So you go for that dog, you hit it, you split it open, and you've just increased the wound, really opening it up, and it is limping about, and sort of his guts and stuff are like hanging out the side.
Okay, and then on the spiders, can I attempt a horde breaker? Special action.
Yeah, you can.
Once each of your turns, you can make a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Make another attack with the same weapon.
That's cool. I like this tactical planning.
Yeah, so then I'm going to swing with a short sword at the spiders nearest me. And that's hitting on a 9.
Misses. With the horde breaker, get another go.
Okay. That's hitting on a 17. 22.
Yeah, hits.
And damage 2.
Oh man. God damn it.
Yeah, well, 1 plus 2, so 1 or 2.
1 plus 2?
Yeah, so whenever I roll a damage on the app, it gives me a plus 2 modifier.
So 3.
Yeah, so 3 there, yeah.
You got a nat 1?
Yeah, nat 1 plus 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. No worries, so let me give it another one. Yeah. Any movement?
No, I'm just going to kind of ready my stance again to go again if needs be. Keep my card up.
Okay, so yeah, you take out a few spiders from that swarm, and they're sort of dispersing a little bit, but there's still a fair few there. You can still you can hear the fungal growth thing, mutant thing, and it's sort of starting to die down a little bit now, the sound from it, and that'll go to Kenneth.
Oh. So big Kenneth. He's gonna do the same sort of thing again. He's gonna fire off an arrow just to make himself look like he's in the fight, and then
Such
and
a
then he's gonna
sleaze bag.
and then he's gonna have a rummage around afterwards. So he's gonna have a pop shot
At.
So can he even see the dogs that are in the tentacle darkness?
Yeah, so you can.
Can he see them?
Possibly not.
Okay. So they're consumed by a dark circle, so you probably can't see them. So
no light can illuminate the area. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And this one's the one sort of that John's just attacked is hanging out in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
one's in trouble.
And then the other two, I wouldn't trust Kenneth's aim. He'll probably end up hitting Fred. So he's gonna try and fire an arrow over the bandits to finish off the dog with its guts hanging out.
All right. Give us a roll.
So he gets to 13 to hit.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Hey.
Go on, Kenneth.
That's happened eventually. Law of averages.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Episode 4, Kenneth
Okay.
hits.
Yeah.
Kenneth strikes back.
I like it. I like it.
okay, in for my damage. 1 damage.
Oh, you joking?
Oh,
For God's sake.
down.
So you just like, this thing is in pain, and it really, you can see it in its eyes like, please just kill me.
It wants to
Kenneth
die.
fires off this bolt, and it just shoots it in its guts, which are already hanging out, and it just causes it even more pain. And it's just lying there like yapping. It's still alive.
Right,
It's
I
still alive.
actually rolled a 4 for my d6 damage, but with
Yeah,
my
you
minus
get-
3 modifier.
We know you
Yeah,
get a
there's one
minus
damage.
3. We know you get a minus 3 modifier.
Damn.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's
And
bad, man.
then so that's the so that's your action, and yeah, it hits. Okay, so that yeah.
Kenneth is well happy with that. He feels like a proper hero. So next I'm going to do his bonus action, which is fast hands, and instead of using my thieves tool, I'm going to try and take the use an object action to push the lid off the crate.
I'm gonna say no because that would normally be an action. Unless you've got a bonus action that.
So it's bonus action, fast hands. So I can use the bonus action granted by your action to make a sleight of hand check, use thief tools to disarm a trap or open a lock, or take the use an object action.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
So there's a subset of actions I can do with fast hands as a bonus action.
Okay.
Interesting.
I got it. Yeah, because I haven't played a rogue before, so this is like new-ish
That's
information for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll a strength.
17 minus 1, 16.
So you get your fingers. It's easy to get your fingers under the lid of this crate, and you rip open the lid. It goes flying off the side of the car to reveal a crate full of cannonballs.
Excellent.
Helpful. Negative a bloody cannon.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Anything?
and then he's just going to be like,
No wonder they couldn't push the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play.
Okay, finish. So,
and then that's
is he done?
and
Yeah.
it's go done.
Okay, so it goes to
it's done.
Fred. Top of
Oh,
the round.
here we go. So,
Fred's gonna
double-handed hit on the old big doggy. This one.
top one.
Yeah. Have a look at this bad boy. 17, and I can't fucking see that. No, 9.
17 and 9.
17 and a 9, mate.
17 hits, 9 misses.
Good. And that is 9. That'll be 10 damage, mate. And then I'm going to use one of my key points to dodge.
Okay. So you try and hit it with the first one, you miss. You swing for the next one, and you give it a really good crack around the face, and you see this jaw is almost limp. Almost limp. At this point, this guy, the main leader bloke. How long does your influence last, Professor?
I mean, it was as if I just had a conversation with him in his mind. So,
okay.
It was the persuasion roll that really said everything. So I guess it's up to you, DM, how long you feel we should follow that persuasion.
He was actually persuaded just mentally, yeah.
Yeah, I've just persuaded him through talk, but just in his mind rather than a spell as such.
I've got it. Right. So this guy isn't very intelligent, and he's going to make his way into this area here. Oh, sorry, that's you.
That's me. No, I've been consumed by my own spell.
Oh no! He's going to run over these.
That's very occultist.
And
that's very cool.
He's going to move into here.
Dude,
he's trying to get the other dogs.
No, my friend.
It's one less loose end.
Yeah, that's true.
And then these spiders, these swarms, are. We need to be fast with this. So we've got two swarms. One swarm is going to continue, so it's all over the Professor. They're currently on the Professor, and then the other swarm is going to focus on John.
Bastard.
So. Okay, so they're quite, you've got a lot of them, but we'll see how this goes. So the first one is for the Professor with a nat 1, so I don't know what's going on, they're hitting that 20 and then they're hitting that 1. So, and then the second one is for John, so they hit with an 18, correct?
Yeah, so I've got armor rating 16, so they definitely hit.
So they're under there and they're biting, and they just continue their little bites. And but because there's far fewer after your fire defense or attack, you only take 5 points of piercing damage from their fangs.
Okay, doke.
Oh, sorry, 2 points of piercing damage.
Miraculous healing. Engage.
And that goes up to the dogs. So we have the first dog, which is, what were these saves that after? So the first dog is going to be the one at the top.
No saves on the first one. It's just 2d6 for all dogs. So I can, if you want to roll that, I don't.
So initially at the beginning of their turn, 2d6.
2d6.
So you roll it out, and we'll take.
How many dogs we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count, and a spider bunch as well.
And spider bunch is on the edge, but we'll give you the spider. No, the spiders are on you.
No, there's one over by Fred, isn't there?
Yeah, they're crawling up and down my legs.
They're just on that tile.
Oh, they're actually, sorry.
Oh, they're crawling on him.
On Fred.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no worries. So that's 5 dogs. Okay, so that is 1 dog gets 10 damage.
Hang on. So we'll start from the top. Yeah, so that's 10, yeah?
So 1 dog gets 10 damage. Second dog gets 6 damage. Third dog gets 4 damage. Fourth dog gets 10 damage. And fifth dog gets 8 damage.
Wow.
That doesn't fuck about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the Professor, yo. School's cool, man. Stay in school. It's all good.
Got one more dog in there. That was only 5, 6.
This dog here is finally dead with this attack. with this reaction, it dies and just finally, it almost dies with a smile on its face. The top dog is he's going to try and bite Fred because he's right in front of him. And
Disadvantage, dude.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit! The guys in the thing are also blinded.
They're blinded. So the top one isn't in there. So blinded will be disadvantage on all attack rolls. So every single dog from now on will be disadvantaged.
They need to be fully in there though, so maybe half in there.
Do they?
probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm guessing that misses with a 9.
Yeah, mate.
The second dog is
Thank
going
God.
to go for you again. With disadvantage, and it misses anyway with a 9. And the
Spiders
third
up your robe.
spiders up your robe. There's only really like 2 spiders left, but they're going to
Just
go
adopt
for
them.
a bite anyway. And I'm guessing they miss with a 9 as well. What are all these 9s?
Correct.
The third dog is dead. The other dogs. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. So this one is blind. What happens if I try and move out of the circle?
Moving out is fine, but if they're in the circle at the end of their turn, they got to do a dex saving throw. Otherwise, we do 2d6 on them again.
All right. So
I guess
this
now.
one,
Sorry, yeah, you go.
this one moves out, and first target he sees, John, covered in spiders. So he is going to attack John while he's trying to get these spiders off him. And with a bite, he's going to jump and try and bite with a nat 1.
Right.
Fail. The other 2 within the zone. Come on, where's... So these guys, what is their speed? I think it's pretty high. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's not actually. They might not actually make it.
Low.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, so these things are like moving around in the darkness. They don't actually know where to go. And they get to about there and there. Sorry. Yeah, well, it's round about there. And sort of like howling, trying to find their friends. So then these guys, they see their boss go into that void that was created, and with no leader, they sort of panic and they run in to try and back him up.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
Godspeed.
These
Sorry,
guys,
did the dog's turns end then? Just then,
they ended, yeah.
they got to do some dex saving throws. The ones still in the.
Cool, let's do that now.
So is that 3 of them? Yeah, 3 of them to do dex saving.
So dex save. First one is a nat 20.
Cool. All good.
Second one is a 14.
Fail.
And the third one is a 16.
Ooh, if it is the same, that is a fail, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
16, cool. So 2 of them get 2d6 acid damage,
Wow.
which I will roll now. So the first one that failed gets 10 damage.
Let me
Acid
just
damage.
work out which dog
Fucking
is
hell,
which.
boy.
So it's the last 2.
And the other one also got 10.
So 10 and 10.
10 and 10.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
So as they're in there, they're
Bloody
just
hell.
feared by this acid, and they just feel immense pain. You can hear howls of pain coming from within this blackened sphere, and whimpering, and they still remain alive, but you can just hear that they're in trouble.
Such a cool spell.
It's a great spell. It's a great
Love
spell.
it.
How long does it last?
It's 1 minute, so I expect.
10 rounds.
Is that 10 rounds, really?
1 minute is 10 rounds.
Shit. Okay, so it's going to be a while.
Yeah, that's a big old circle. So back to the bandits. Not bandits. This guy is going to move his full movement. He's going to see what, in fact, he's going to see what Kenneth is doing. He's going to go up to you, and he's going to speak to you, Kenneth, and you can't answer until your turn. Hey, what are you doing? And that's what he's going to say. And then the other guy is going to do the same as the others and go into the darkness.
Online.
Yeah. And then that'll go to the professor.
Cool. So I'm still kind of new to spellcasting. If I've got my big sphere thing is a concentration spell, but I can presumably cast cantrips with no concentration required.
No, if you cast another spell, it breaks your concentration on the current spell.
No way.
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
That is the catch with concentration spells. That's why it lasts for 10 rounds.
That's fine.
Oh, that's pure rum.
Yeah. Cool. All right, no, that's cool because there'll still be a healthy amount of damage on our friends as well. Okay, cool. Can I? I'll do a little talk then. I'll have a little chat with the guy approaching Kenneth. Again in the mind.
Okay.
And I'll just be like, we are not your enemies. You do not need to trouble my friend over there. So like a Jedi mind trick.
Yeah.
It's not the rogue you're looking for.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Brilliant. Persuasion.
Enough strikes back. This is not the rogue you're looking for.
That's a 17 to persuade.
Roger.
There he goes. Yeah.
Nice.
Roger. And just goes, yeah, never mind.
Yes.
He just turns. You realise like Kenneth is just gonna like swindle you out of everything. Of all them
I don't know.
cannonballs.
I don't know of him that yet. I still think he's an alright chap. So.
I like it. Role play.
None of the characters know Kenneth's a dirty dog. 'Cause he's done everything slyly so far.
Well, I think. Did you say dirty nonce?
A dirty dog.
Ew.
All right. Sorry.
Wow.
That's sorry.
To be fair, he did convince me that a bag of coins was a bag of fucking cashew nuts.
Which you're allergic to.
I'll be honest, right?
Yeah, fair one.
I think
I finger treasures, not children, you dirty man.
I think Fred is well aware of your antics after how many times he's caught you red-handed. I think I've counted two times he's caught you red-handed.
Yeah, yeah. If we don't count the peanuts, two.
Yeah, and then there was the
Yeah,
situation
he's
with
not-
the knuckle dusters.
Yeah, where he's fight up that boy.
Yeah. Anyway, combat, John. Let's go.
Yeah. All right then. So, first things first. I'm going to try and clear the last of these spiders off me. But no. Still learning how actions work in this game. I'm going to take a swing at the dog attacking me.
Dog. Let me work out what dog that is. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All good?
Yes.
Okay, so rolling to hit with my short sword. And that is a 14.
Hits.
Nice.
Okay, rolling damage. And that is 3 damage, apparently.
Oh man.
That's including the +2 that the app keeps giving me. So it was a 1,
Oh,
and it's giving me the
wow.
+2.
It's your second nat 1 on a damage roll.
Yeah, well, I've been rolling a lot of that recently. I feel the game's balancing itself out slowly.
You have had to do some good rolls, yeah.
All right. I'm then going to use my bonus action to swing my other sword into it.
Yep.
So, that's my longbow, not my sword. So that is a 24, 19 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
And then the damage Double nat ones.
Seriously?
Yep, straight up double nat ones.
Oh, wow.
Which is 4 in total with my +2.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you need to pay for the app, dude. Maybe that'll give you a better RNG.
Nah, John's just tired from carrying this fucking party for 5 sessions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I take it you're going to go for a normal swing with your main weapon.
Yep. And that is... Look at that. A 9.
Misses.
Okay. That's me then.
Cool. So he's just slashing these dogs up, and
If I, you know what? No, I've got a horde breaker. Can I try and slash some spiders on me? What spiders around my feet?
Horde breaker, is that?
Once per turn.
Does it rely on a hit?
Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet.
That's fine. You can use it. Yeah.
No, not once.
17.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
And that's for 10 damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, not on the feed. So those spiders, you just slash them, like, skin your body, and just
Flame myself.
yeah. And they just drop to the floor and they just die. There's only a few left on you anyway.
Okay.
So you got the last of the spiders off. And you can hear that mushroom, or that fungi, is quiet now. That takes us to Kenneth.
What did the geezer say to me? Did he was like, "What am I doing?" in the thing?
He said, "What are you doing?"
Or
And
you're
he
not
was like,
sleeping?
because he was influenced by the professor through mind control, but you don't know that. He's gone, "Oh, all right," and walked off. He's just turned away from you, basically, ready to walk off.
Cool. Yeah, Kenneth's going to fire an arrow at one of the dogs in combat with what are they called? Fred. See if that hits.
In combat with Fred, which one? Top, bottom?
The top. So that's a 17.
17 to hit. Fred, can you make me a dexterity saving throw? Should be pretty good as a monk. Fred? So, Fred,
Oh, what's up?
can you make me a dexterity saving throw? Kenneth is firing a
Oh,
shot.
no. Failed.
What?
Yes. Oh, no, it's a 9. Oh, I thought it was a 6. Hang on. Dexterity. Oh, wrong button. My pet. Yeah, that's 12, mate.
Give you that. So it goes whizzing past your head, straight into the dog. And what sort of damage are we looking at here, Kenneth?
0.
What? Really?
So I rolled a 3, so -3, it's 0. So I fired an arrow and it's just sort of, the shaft has just bounced off the side of its head or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll say that.
yeah.
So it's just like you've loaded the arrow wrong, and you've put it in back to front, and it just
Fired
like
it
bounces
backwards.
off. Yeah, it bounces off the dog's head, and
Oh, such a
does
shame.
absolutely no damage. And it goes back to the top of the round with Fred. Unless you've got anything else, Kenneth. Have you got anything else? Because that was your shot. You've got bonus action, which...
So I'm going to use my bonus action, Fast Hands, to use an object and pick up my thieves' tools.
Okay, yeah, you pick them up. And then that will go... Yeah, that will go to Fred from there.
Right. So, I am going to attack these spiders that are up my legs with one of my axe swings. No, I'm not. Okay, and then I'm going to attack the dog with the other swing. Natural 20.
Nice. Is that
From
the
a
dog?
6. Happy with that.
Dog at the top or the dog at the bottom?
So yes, mate, dog at the top.
Dog at the top. And, sorry, what was the damage on that?
It's a natural 20, so it'll be 11. I know, double in it, so 22.
Wow. You take an almighty swing with this axe and chop this dog clean in half. One end goes flying into the weald, the wooded area, and you can hear the squeal of the spider, which is hiding in there as it disturbs its hiding place.
Cool. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point.
Yeah.
And a chi point, and I am gonna flurry of blows at the other dog.
Yeah.
Oh shit! 25 and a 16.
Both hit. Yeah.
Both hit. So the first one, I've got 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. And can you do me a Constitution saving roll, please?
I certainly can. 9.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Stunned. Yeah, so I mean, it's stunned. You like did 2 punches? I'm guessing like 2.
It's flurry of blows. It was 2, but yeah.
Yeah, so like two hits into this dog and just stun it, and it's just sort of just shocked at what's happened. But it's in a bad way as well. It's got a lot of blood pouring out of it. So yeah, it's rough. Get it?
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah. So just go into the. So the spider swarm on you. You've still got spiders on you from the very beginning, and they're going to try and bite you again.
It's only them little red ones that you get in the garden. Like.
Yeah, that's it. So well, the tiny ones. Yeah, 6. So yeah, they miss.
Yeah, but he's small, so they scale up.
Ah, fair one. That's a good point. Maybe I should roll with advantage.
I know. Pick on the dwarf.
No. That doesn't bode well for a halfling.
Second set of spiders covering. We got. Oh, covering the professor still.
Yeah.
I was going to go and try and bite you as well. For a 17.
That's a hit.
And they are pretty few in numbers, so you only take. Let's have a look here. 5 piercing damage.
Still not looking good. Ugh. Cool.
Which then goes to the dog. So dog is stunned, so he can't do anything. Do I make any saving rolls for stunned? I think I do. I think I make a. What is it again?
Maybe a con?
Con save. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the DC on it? Well, I got nat 20, so automatically succeeds.
What's this for?
to get out the stun.
Okay.
Is that right? Do it. I'm not sure.
I didn't think you could.
No. I think you're right. Actually, I don't think.
Stun.
I don't think you can for a stun, can you?
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
I will have a look while you're.
Let's have a quick little look here into Mrs. Noggins' character sheet.
Oh, I'm on the page here, mate.
Conditions.
Look.
Stunned. I should know this. No, it's fine. Yep, that's fine. Cool. So, yeah, that dog isn't doing anything. And what have we got? So if it ends its turn, it's half in the circle. So do you roll another set of, is it D6s?
So you need to, if they end their turn in the circle, they need to do a dex saving throw.
Dex save, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
Fucking should have picked it up and throw it, shouldn't I?
it's in it though. It's our
Still
send,
kinda
isn't
in
it?
Yeah.
So Dex is pretty good on these things. 14.
Nope, fail.
So it takes,
6 damage.
Nice.
and with that, it dies.
Wait.
And it drops to the floor. The second dog remaining on the outside, its arse end is in the circle, so it will also take. Is it 6? Oh, dexterity save. Here we go. Well, it's pretty high, 19. So
Yeah, it's a save. I don't
half?
think they get anything. I think they're cool actually. Let me just double check.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're good. They don't get anything.
Okay, and seeing as it's, oh no, yeah. So with this, a lot of its doggy friends have died, and it's witnessed it, and it knows it's not going to get a meal, so it's going to try it and run away. But it doesn't know where to go, and it's a little bit frantic, so it runs this way first of all, which will take it out of range and give the Professor and John an opportunity attack.
Oh,
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
What's the deal with opportunity attacks? Just for
So
a
it's
newbie
just
here.
one attack, so whatever weapon you've already got out, so
Yep.
you can just take one swing to try and hit it just as it's running out of range.
can I drop an Eldritch Blast? 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. And that is for 13.
13!
It does have 2 beams, but I don't know if that's overkill.
This thing is just frying and just like squealing. Not, well, it's not pig, is it? It's just yeah. It's like, cries of pain as it's set on fire with this Eldritch blast, and but it's still running. It's still running.
Okay, so can I get my short sword attack in?
Yeah. So we'll just say that it's just about to leave your range.
Okay, 24 to hit.
It's yeah.
Damage 8.
8 damage. So as this thing's running away, it's scorched and then just sliced its back legs off, and it is just fried on the floor, dead. So the other dogs, they're sort of lost in this blackness, so they are going to do their dexterity saving throws. And the DC on that is...
Were they starting turns or?
So they're going to end their turn because
End
they
their turns.
effectively they don't know which way
Cool.
is the exit.
Yeah, it's
Stupid animals.
it's a 16 DC.
So they both fail that, and they both take 6.
2d6. So that is 1 for 5 and 1 for 8.
and they both die in the blackness, cold and alone.
Worn by milky tentacles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not sleeping tonight. Cool.
It can be heard 30 feet away. So. Yeah.
And
Or indeed through a Zoom.
oh, the other blokes are in there as well, so they're going to do a dex save.
So for starting, they just take damage on start, and on the finish they do the saving throw.
So we'll say that they've ventured in there trying to find their bloke, and they're lost because I can't imagine they would find a way out. Really. So I'm just doing dex save.
Okay.
I think they're all going to fail this. Oh no! Oh, nat 20. So 2 fail. So 2.
One for 9, and the other for 10.
Okay.
I didn't really want to kill those guys. They were alright.
It's their own fault. It's their own fault. And then that'll go to you, Professor.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, cool. I guess if they're still, I might drop the spell, and I'm going to focus on these spiders that are on me, and I'm going to do a vampiric touch on the spideys, kind of a bunch of them, which isn't on my. So.
Can we remove the radius thing?
Yeah, that's gone down. So Vampiric Touch, it's a 14 to hit on the Spideys.
14 hits, yeah.
Cool. And then it is 3d6 of shit, I don't know what pepper is that. Necrotic. So they get hit for 10 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And I siphon some health back from that.
Wow.
Siphon half. So I go back up to 23.
Oh yeah, that's a cool spell actually. Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and that is me.
With that, those spiders, they die. They die, and the only thing that's left now is this guy here. He's actually ended up round in this area here, and the only things which are currently attacking you are the 2 spiders on Fred.
On fucking me.
That's it. So where does that go? That goes to John. So let's have some fucking cracking shots here, John. 2 spiders.
Fred, hold still.
But you get me right in the balls.
What a finish.
Yeah, John,
that would
that's
be.
it.
Oh, there's no chance in hell that I am going to be shooting spiders off him. However, you said there's 2 on him, right?
2.
Do it. Shoot the fuckers.
No, Joe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's grown.
Do
It's a
it.
folding.
Do it. No balls.
You know what? I can burning hands and try and grab them off you and kill them straight away.
Ooh. Just don't
That's
burn me
it.
beard.
You hold your beard, I'll go under.
Go on then,
Yeah.
is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, so I'm just I'm gonna cast burning hands on myself, and just have a go at reaching for the spiders. Only shots that, I'm not digging out under his clothes or anything. If any scuttle across them, I'll just try and grab an opportunity.
Yeah.
And that is, let me just get the spells up.
Yeah.
Burning Hand, Reach Self, and it does 3d6 fire damage currently.
Well, no,
So
is there to hit or?
There is not a roll to hit, it just says Self Dexterity 14. So I'm not sure if it's just my dexterity, it's a dexterity roll, or...
It'll be dexterity for me, I think it is.
Okay.
So... Okay, hang on. Let's have a look here. 17.
Okay, so they dodge it, I guess.
So they dodge it. Does it take half damage? Does it say it takes half damage, or it just takes no damage if they pass?
Let me pull up the full thing. As you hold out your hands and thumbs, touching fingers, spread in sheet of flames. Shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Nothing about half damage here.
Okay, so I'm guessing they just avoided these two spiders.
Yeah.
They're just firming it. They've been here since the beginning of the combat, and
Sorry for singeing your beard, Fred.
Yeah,
Oh,
good and
yeah, sorry. Can I talk to animals? These are clearly pet worthy.
Yeah. These are now part of the party. I feel we can't go.
No, they're now my minions.
And that goes to Kenneth. If that's you finished, John, or have you got any?
Fuck off.
go
Kenneth's
for it.
not shooting at me with no spiders. Some bollocks.
It's right, there'll be no damage. It'll be fine.
I feel the rest of
Yeah,
the
with
session
these
is going to be
fucking blunt
the
arrows.
team trying to get these spiders off Fred in
It should
various
be like
ways.
a healing arrow.
It'll be the only sharp arrow he's ever fired.
Yeah. Yeah. So finish, John, and
Yeah, passing it on.
then yeah. Let's go, Kenneth.
Go on, Kenneth, fire an arrow at me. No, please. I've got a funny trick I want to show you.
What are you doing, Kenneth?
Lost my mouse. I'm trying to find my mouse. My cursor's bloody gone missing.
Press and
Oh,
hold
there it is.
control. Okay.
No, we've got it. So the only thing left are the spiders on
2 spiders
On
running
Fred.
around Fred.
Go on, shoot him, Kenneth.
I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to be like,
Come on, Fred. Get a move on,
Oh,
then.
oh, shoot
We
him!
haven't got all day.
Fucking shoot him! Come on. I've got a trick to
two
show you
little
when you're
poxy
here.
spiders. You can just. Right. So you want me to aim a shot at? Fine. I'll try and shoot the spiders running around his feet.
I hope you're missing. Hit me. Come on.
Go on then.
I've actually got my fingers crossed and everything here. Purely because this is going to be hilarious.
12.
Hits.
Oh, hits. What hits the spider?
Well, Fred, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Oh, fucking hell.
He is shooting a spider
11, mate. Yeah,
on
11.
your body.
11.
With the 11, it hits Fred. What's the damage you're going to do?
Oh, wait. Stop. Stoy. Stop.
Wait. What's the damage? What's the damage first?
It won't matter. I am going to deflect missile.
D6
I'm going to catch
D6
it.
damage.
Wait. We need to know the damage for deflect missile. So damage.
I don't. Whoa,
Oh,
no,
2 damage.
2 damage on Fred. So Fred, you need to roll something to reduce the damage. If you reduce it to 0, you can then make. I know this is a surprise you want to save. So yeah, you make a roll to reduce the damage. What is your roll?
I'm just reading it now.
It's something plus your dexterity.
I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
What's your dexterity modifier?
+6, mate.
So you catch it.
When I do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
Oh yeah, plus your level,
5
yeah.
plus 8,
It's
so
fine.
that's 13. Reduce it to 0, and with a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack back.
Yeah,
Sweet.
do it.
Catch it and throw it
Back
back.
at Kenneth.
With
That-
a
That is a key point as well.
fucking hell, 22.
22. Does that hit Kenneth? Why are you doing this?
On me.
Yeah.
22, Kenneth. Yeah.
Well,
Just
my armor
briefing the
class is
player.
8.
Is what?
My armor class is 8.
Wow, I think that's gone through your armor.
Wearing armor.
Sorry, dude.
I'm wearing leather armor, yeah.
Wow. So that hits you. So what sort of damage are we looking at?
Back as a dart. Yeah, 1d6 plus 3. 9 damage, Kenneth.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh, you bastard! You bastard!
Oh, for God's sake!
That's not good.
Of all rolls I needed.
Spiders.
Sorry,
Just
Steve.
Kill these 2 spiders for God's sake!
Fuck yeah.
And that goes to Fred. Come on, Fred, just
Right,
splat him.
what a reaction. I like that. I need to use that more often. So yeah, I'm just going to batter these spiders with 2 double-handed swings with the old Axeroonies. What's that? 24 and 17, bud.
Both hit, so you're going to axe them on your body. So let's just say you're sweeping them off with the axe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Swinging an axe into your body.
So that's 17 damage, mate.
Yeah, and with that, they just splat and explode. But, oh, sorry, I shouldn't do that. Describe the kill.
Oh, so just flick it off with the axe nice and gently and then stamp on it with my big ass booties.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
While smiling at Kenneth.
Describing the kill on a single normal spider. And they die. And that ends the combat. Or does it? So looking down at the bloke that was lost in the black sphere, he seems to be confused. And passive perceptions, Kenneth, what is your range from there? Hang on a minute. Say visual range. It is pretty dim in here. Okay, 30 feet, that's fine. So Kenneth, with your passive perception of 17, you notice there's something creeping up behind him.
Fuck's sake.
What do you do? We're not in combat, so we're not in turn order. As you're all standing there, sort of thinking about what's happened, Kenneth has just spotted this spider but hasn't decided to do anything about it. The spider pounces on this, the leader of the thing, and because he's completely unsuspecting it, he jumps on, bites it, and you hear this cry out that echoes around the forest, and then some struggling, and then nothing. Kenneth just watches him, like some legs sort of kicking about as it's pulled into the forest, and then as he's screaming, just a sudden just cuts off.
Ah, dark.
Kenneth's still grumbling about bloody getting hurt.
Oh, what, mate?
And that's you out of the combat.
Kenneth's plotting his revenge.
Okay, what we're going to do there is just take a short break. So everything's been defeated, and the boss of the group has been dragged away into into the forest, and there's just this one member of the group left.
Can we keep him?
See how it goes.
So Pat.
Just trying to remember his voice. Yeah. Cool. So looking around in the immediate area, as you walked in, you noticed that there was a crater in the ground. And there are 3 routes for you to head off to. So it looks like these guys were sort of heading to the top track-ish. It's sort of a track, it's just a clearing. And then you've got the one just below, and then you've got the other, which heads another direction. What are you doing?
So if we all roll a d3, and then we'll have bottom, middle, top as 1, 2, and 3.
That's a solution.
And
Well,
then
D3,
What about using reason?
See which track we're going in.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to.
Are we not going to open the chest?
Oh, that's a good point.
Good point.
If no one's opened it already.
Cough, cough, and
I guess I'm in there that day.
We could ask Soft Lad. He might have been here before and know which track goes where.
Soft Lad might even have the key.
Also that.
Yeah, so let's talk to
Shit, everything
this
in my right.
lone survivor of the troop. You there. What's your name?
Gary.
Gary. That's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
What's in the box? Do you have a key for the box?
He opened the box and cannonballs in it.
Oh. This is true, Kenneth?
Yes, but what's in the chest, son?
Oh no!
Gary.
Why would I know?
Do you have a key for this chest?
I don't know what's in the chest. I wouldn't have a key, would I?
Just checking, you cheeky bastard.
Okay, well we should probably fuck, I'm losing my voice. We should probably
Come on,
It's
you're
gone,
doing
it's
it well.
left. My accent's gone, it's left me. We should probably open the chest, break it with an axe or something like that.
I think it's because I got to be quiet. Can't do it quiet.
You need a poppadom or something because you've got proper like.
Come on.
Right.
I would love a poppadom right now. It would help.
Yeah.
Come on.
No need in the axe. I've got this lockpicking kit with me.
Oh, yes, that would be
I'll
very
try
well.
using that.
Right. The bloke peers over. Gary peers over, watches you. He's really interested. So on a second attempt, you're going to use your lockpicking kit. So you're going to roll a dexterity, add your modifier, then add your proficiency. So a straight roll, I guess.
Something I forgot. I got a magic hat. Remember I found the magic hat?
Yes, you did.
Which means I can get an advantage. So can I use it now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can. Yeah.
I'm gonna
And this is a one time.
hit my magic hat. Yeah, it's a one-time only thing.
Yeah.
So I got nat 20 and a 17.
So you're working your magic on
Nice.
this chest. You hit everything precisely when you mean to hit it, and you hear the click, and it pops open to reveal one item in the bottom of it. It's only a small chest, and it has a set of goggles. A set of goggles in there, with a little bit of like a nose piece that would cover the top of your nose, and that's it.
Kenny's just gonna just have a look at them, investigate them, I guess. See for what kind of goggles they are. See if he can deduce anything from it.
It was an investigation roll.
Obviously, he's looking to see. He's looking to see how much
The value,
he might
yeah.
have.
Yeah, I know.
What else?
Oh, man.
16, 22.
Okay, with 22,
they are worth a bit of money. A few coin,
Nice.
possibly.
He's gonna stick.
Yeah. Possibly about
He's gonna put the goggles on his head.
10 gold.
That
Which
looks
is a
very
lot.
fetching.
Really.
Looks very fetching. And Jitendra would just like to examine them from a magical point of view as well.
Just
May.
okay. Yeah, sure, go for it.
So go for an Arcana check, but I get an 8, so rubbish.
I mean, you can tell that there's something special about them, but you don't know really if it's magical or if it's mechanical or what. But Kenneth, you put them on, right?
Yeah, Kenneth's gonna put them on.
As you put them on,
Slap him right over his head.
yeah, I like it. You look around and everything is magnified intensely. So the fungi far off into the distance, the trees and everything, you can see it in the most finest detail, close up with these goggles.
Oh, wow.
And you have the goggles, so they're called the Eyes of the Eagle.
Nice.
So Gary turns to you and says,
You can't just take that. I need to deliver that. I'm the last one left.
You delivering them to the wolf, Gary?
Yeah, the boss. The big boss.
And it is along this road at the top here that you're going towards the wolf?
I
How
think
far
so.
is he?
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going, but my boss that was over, I don't know where he went. He knew where he was going. I don't
Gentlemen,
know. Yeah.
do you speaking to the rest of the group, do you know of this wolf? Have you heard of him before? I have not heard of him myself. No, okay.
Can't say I have.
What is the wolf's interests in this area?
It's Wolf.
It's an actual wolf?
Wolf.
A wolf?
Yeah.
Wolf with a V. Okay.
Yeah. It's one.
Okay, what is his plan for the area, or his interests?
I'm just hired. I just kill people when they tell me to and do the shit jobs that I get given. I suppose he wants to kill people like me. That's just what I assume.
Do you know what is down the other trails?
I think one goes to the manor. Yeah, one goes to the manor. That old ruin place on the hill. That's where that bastard used to live.
Which one? As in which trail? We know the bastard. You mean the ancestor?
I think so. It's not this one that we're going down. It'll be one of the other two. I don't know exactly though.
Thank you, Gary. That's very helpful.
Can you put those goggles back, please?
And Gary, what do you intend to do with all these cannonballs?
Give them to Wolf.
And how do you plan on getting them there?
I'll have to take them one by one now, I suppose. Maybe if I go back, I can get some help, but no one really listens to me.
Well, Gary, why don't you go get some help, and we'll stay here and look after the cannonballs for you.
Well, I'll take one.
and he lifts
Oh, yes,
one.
okay. And we'll wait here and keep them safe while you get your friends.
All right.
I wasn't asking.
I was nothing. I was just gonna take it. They're mine, and don't. You can use them goggles. I won't say anything. But when I get back, make sure they go back in the chest. All right.
Yes, of course, Gary.
Right.
You have my word.
Right. See you later then.
Goodbye, Gary. Safe journey.
Bye then.
Oh. Bless.
Walking backwards for some reason. Gary's gone. What are you doing?
Huh. Do you think we should expect the thing, the shrieking thing that that caused all the ruckus?
You're the boss.
Oh.
We're not-
Okay.
I think Jitendra is quite interested in the big thing that caused all the noise. Hopefully it won't set it off, so he'd probably be more inclined to have a look down there.
As soon as you get close, it starts to whistle. You hear the whistling again as you
fuck.
approach. And it starts to get louder.
No.
Oh no, John's got in as well.
Well, if he's running, I'm running.
And yeah, as you run away, it dies down.
Okay, we don't go near that thing. So that's one trail that is certainly off limits. And the other trail leads to the criminal mastermind known as Wolf. So I guess we wanted to go for the manor. So I presume it'd be this way. What do you think?
Right up.
What are you doing? What are you guys deciding then?
I'm gonna go up the path that leads to the manor.
Yeah, I'll follow him. I'll take rear.
Okay,
And you're sure it leads to the manor?
we're not sure.
1000% no.
We're reasonably
We
confident.
came from one. One of them goes down to the bandits, and then one of them's got the sensor, like proximity sensor mushroom or whatever the bloody hell it is.
Proximity psychedelic
Yeah,
mushroom.
I like
Love
it. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it's
Yeah,
called.
it's
The Claymore mushroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right then. So yeah, we can stop the screen share there because we don't need that map anymore.
Roger. Stop.
Cheers for that, Paddy.
Quite alright, my friend.
So as you're walking through, you don't seem to pick up the track of the old road. You are hacking again through these. It is sort of a walkway which just turns into more of the Weald, and it is hard going. But eventually, after some time of being lost, at this point you are starting to, after a battle, cutting your way through it. It's still dark. You tend to feel quite stressed out, so all of you take 2 points of stress damage from being in here. Where you feel like you're not making any progress whatsoever, but eventually you hack your way through, and it's still really dense. And enclosed, I won't say it's a clearing, but you notice an unusual shape against the backdrop of a more lit up area of the Weald, if that makes sense. And it looks a little bit like a hut.
Right then, John. Seeing as you're probably the most nimble and stealthy of us, I think you should go have a quick peek in, listen around that hut, see if it's safe for the rest of us.
How incredibly brave of you to volunteer me, Kenneth. You want me, the man with flaming hair, to go and stealth up to the hut?
In this dark place.
Cap you can put on or something?
Yeah.
Well, you've got to contribute somehow, haven't you?
Not killed you yet. Yeah, you know what? I'll put my hood up and stealth up, if nothing else, but to shut John, to shut Kenneth up.
All right.
As he's going, Kenneth's gonna put his little goggles down and like have a look, see what he can see as well. Magnifying goggles.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put my hood up to cover ye old flamey hair, and I'm gonna because it doesn't burn my nose, helpfully. And yeah, I'm gonna make my way up to one of the windows of the hut, if there is any.
There's no windows you can see. It's very dark. Like I say, it's only the glow of the mushrooms.
Okay. Well, I have got dark vision, so I don't know if that makes it.
Yeah, it does. It does make a difference. So as you get closer, you look upon a small hut, very small, very small hut. You can probably get about 5 people in it standing upright as a squeeze. And it is a tiny twig-tied hut, and around the outside are animal bones fixed to posts in strange arrangements.
Can I roll an investigation or an arcana check to see if I recognize them from my times in the wilds? Because that's not how animal bones fall. There's clearly some purpose there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, from your position as well, Kenneth, you can see exactly what John can see.
I'm just gonna. Kenneth's just gonna mutter to himself as he's looking through. Fucking hippie.
Yeah. Go on then, John.
All right. Which do you want? Do you want arcana or investigation?
It's history.
History.
I would say history.
Okay. 14.
You've not seen anything like this in your travels.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try and stealth a little close to the hut. See if I can see anything with my dark vision inside. Seeing as there's no light coming off me at the moment.
You're pretty close to the hut. It takes a few steps for you to get to the doorway, which is just open. There's not really anything to close.
Okay.
Yeah,
go on. No, if I'm looking in. I didn't realise I was looking in.
Is that what you're going to do anyway?
Yeah, I was going to peer around first.
Okay.
If there's no door to be opened, I'll...
So you peer around the corner, and what you see with your dark vision is a sort of crudely put together alchemical station with fungi sort of growing in quite large variety within the inside of the hut, as if it's been purposefully brewed or grown. And that's all there is there's nobody in there. It's
okay. In that case, I will, as an action, I will just bring my ball of flames to hand to illuminate the room. It says it illuminates X amount of feet if I'm not throwing it.
Yeah, sure.
And I will call the party and I'll tell them it's safe and call them over. With the room now illuminated.
And how would you do that as your character?
How am I calling them over? So I'll bring up my phone. Yeah, that's fine. I'll bring up my phone. Gents, Guys, come over. Come on. It's safe. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. This little bastard's doing my head in now.
What's the rest of you doing?
Getting eaten alive.
Mosquito sack. Take 'em
Well, lots of flying bugs. Don't know what they all are.
Use it.
Use the pain to inspire your
Yeah.
character. You're in the Weald, so there's probably a lot of stuff biting you as it is.
Yeah.
I don't know
Immersive.
if any of them have got as big
100%.
as teeth as these look like. There's fucking loads of them. Anyway, what's everyone else doing?
I think we've all headed up towards the hut.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We'll do that.
I'm kind of just sat out the door at the moment, just kind of waiting.
So your current setting, you are deep in the Weald, and it surrounds this hut very, very close. There's like a foot or two before it's thick, you know, like trees and fungi and everything that sort of grows around very closely, and there's just a very dim greenish light illuminating this hut from the sky. As you look up, you see the spores reflecting off the sunlight. What are you doing?
Anyone check the door yet?
John's in there.
Don't have a door.
Yeah, I'm in there. I've illuminated it. I've called you over.
John, we're good to
I'll
go
join
in.
John inside then.
We're good to enter. You're the
Yep,
man
all
of the
clear.
house.
All clear.
All right.
Yeah. The professor will wander in.
Oh, an alchemical station. Wow.
I'm so happy.
Civilization.
Nice. Yeah, the professor will go at the butcher's at the alchemical station. I think. Just for lols.
Yeah, rolls an investigation.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Ooh, root's finished.
There are, looking around, there are various specimens which are, you can't, even with your experience, you don't seem to be able to identify them. Very, very strange. All sort of different colours, different shapes and that.
Can I have a look to see if anything's brewing? You know, because...
Yeah, there's nothing brewing. It's sort of, they're sort of growing out of tubes and what are they called? Just trying to think of Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Beakers, I guess.
Yeah, like beakers.
Beakers.
Okay.
There's just that's strange. Like really, like
Conical
growing up
flask.
high. Yeah. What's the big round one that? Ermenheim.
No idea, mate.
Ermenheim flask or something like that.
So potentially
I see
any
that.
of these are use of the fungus, so it could be a yeast.
Possibly.
I see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, there's a
Give us
Yeah,
a nature check.
17 plus. What have I got for nature?
It's an alembic and a calcinator. Just googled it.
Is it?
An alembic and a calcinator.
I'm sure there's one
Oh
that
my
was
God.
named
Yeah.
after some chemist. There was the huge round one was named after a chemist. I'm sure.
Yeah, Dr. Alembic.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Anyway,
you believe
Matt.
me, Sentoka?
Okay. Professor
Said it with
Jitendra.
that much conviction. 18 bud for nature check.
18. Yeah, looking at these fungal specimens, you can see that they might come in handy. They might come in handy for yeast production.
Okay, so how many test tubes do I grab?
How many can you carry? I mean, you've got kit. You've got all
I've got a kit bag, mate, so I can carry fucking
Yeah, but that's full up with all your adventuring supplies, isn't it? So you could probably stuff, I'd say about
I'm
two,
just looking now,
possibly
to see.
3 in your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my inventory? There you go. £80. I've got £80 left.
Okay, yeah, so you can grab
40 kilos
just like arm it.
of test tube.
Just like, yeah, just put it
Alright,
all
should we
in.
go? Just say 4.
Yeah, 4, yeah, big ones.
Test tubes of fungus.
God, such a hoarder.
He's gonna clank when he walks.
Yeah, this is going to be
Oh, going by my last couple of stealth rolls, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
Fungi.
Are
Tubes of
there any
fungi.
books in the area?
Books. Looking around, there's no books, but there is one piece of parchment in the corner on the floor.
Oh, I would like to look at it.
You pick it up. It's dirty. Brush it off, and you can just about make out a map from your position. And it leads even further into the wheel.
All these nat ones, and I'm now just a reading light to you guys. Been relegated to the reading light.
You're contributing.
Good
I'm
job,
doing
lad.
my bit.
Your time will come.
My time's passed. I'm relegating myself to this.
Beginner's luck, isn't it?
Peaked far too early.
See, there's nothing really. There's no more. Like I say, it's really small in there. You've got a light in there. You can see the fungal growths, and you spotted this piece of parchment. But looking around, there's nothing else really in here, apart from, like, you notice the fungus is transferred and growing into the roof and through the roof now. It seems to be, which tells you that it spreads rather fast.
Would that be a good time to leave?
Potentially. Or we could have a short rest and see how far it develops.
Short rest sound good.
Yeah, works for me.
I wouldn't mind a short rest. And I suppose whilst the fungus is growing, we do have walls, and we can defend ourselves. So.
I could always burn it off if we needed it.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys take a short rest.
Yep.
Roll some hit dice.
Obviously, you'd be taking it in turns, taking watch. So you're right in the middle of the weald, and there's no sort of through route or anything like that. So it's unlikely that anything's going to stumble upon you. And this place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. So you're good. So you can have your short rest. Nothing happens.
How many hit dice are we rolling?
As many as you want, but you don't get them back.
Ask that question. Is it a long rest that restores them all?
A long rest restores 1.
Shit, really? Wow, okay.
Yeah, 1. That's what's happening with Bob in the other campaign.
Oh, Bob.
Because I used all of mine in one go.
Hence the micro rest.
Shit, I didn't realise. Yeah,
Okay. I'll just use 1.
Okay, I restore 8 with 2.
That's 7. Ooh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Blinded. Yeah, I can do that.
Someone going to tell me how I roll some hit dice to save myself?
So at the top you should have some symbol off the top of my head, just thinking about it, saying short rest. If you click short rest, it'll bring up a pane to the right hand side, which
short rest.
Then
yep.
It will then say
I've got recover, reset maximum HP during this rest, or ranger hit die with 2 red squares.
So it would be ranger hit die, so you've got the choice whether to use 1 or 2, and then you roll them separately. So you can do the short rest, and then you click yes short rest, and then confirm whilst it's got the little countdown. And then you can roll however many hit die you want to. and then you manually change your health.
Okay.
On D&D Beyond, it refers to a modifier on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
it
a
does.
modifier.
proficiency, is it?
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah,
So
so
for me-
whatever the modifier is, just add that, and I'm not sure if it's.
It's your constitution.
Okay.
Oh, right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's +4, so it's got to be. It's the only
Yeah.
+4 I've got. So.
So I get 10 back 10 points. That's me
Yeah.
back to.
One
Pretty
D8
much back to
plus your
normal.
constitution roll.
Yeah, that's got me. And I am on 47.
Cool. So it's a modifier to each die according to.
Yeah, I've just rolled a 1.
Yeah, it's so it's 1D8 plus your constitution.
Cool.
Yep,
So I
got
rolled
it.
2, so I get an extra 6. That's cool. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That's much better, actually. Okay.
Hey.
So also with the stress, what I did in the last session is you can have one action which will help alleviate stress either for the party or yourself, depending on how you improvise with your character, your class, and if it's good, I'll give you a good stress heal. If it's shit, I might give you a bit more stress. So each of you get one thing. So we'll start from, as I see it, from the left, which will be Fred. What's the first? What would you like to do to de-stress the party?
I'm going to offer everybody some of my finest brew.
Oh no!
Please just have those mushrooms in this one.
Not yet. That I put in my water skin instead of water.
I can't distress because there's a massive purple dragon in the room now.
And it's staring at me intently with tentacles.
I blame you for the tentacle, not him.
Lol. Dang.
So you're not offer the brew. So this role play. This is a role play thing.
Would everybody like some of my special brew? Oh, Troll Gears. This one's called
What was it called?
Troll Gears.
Crow's ears.
Troll Gears.
Troll ears.
You wish it was crow's ears.
Crow's ears sounds a lot more.
Yeah.
Yes, I will
Definitely
have
not
some
crow's ears.
troll
Yep,
ears.
crow's ears sounds great.
I believe in experience, so yes. Jitendra.
That fucking stinks. I'm not having any of that.
Yeah.
Just me then.
The-
Max stress, lose 20 HP.
So, Fred, you don't actually gain any stress heal from this. You're just helping your companions heal. Kenneth is quite content that he doesn't want any fucking
Troll ears.
troll jizz. So
Who can blame him?
Did I say Troll Gears? I meant Troll's Tears.
Ah.
Slip of the tongue.
Don't want to know how you got it, mate.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for.
and John, are you going to take some
know
troll
what?
jizz?
I'm gonna very politely at least taste the troll. I'm not gonna commit to a swig, but John isn't one block from a challenge. So yeah.
Challenge isn't drinking it, it's keeping it down. Well, then I haven't told you the ingredients.
Is that what the troll told you?
But yeah.
From the sounds of things,
Nom, nom, nom.
Kenneth's stress doesn't change because he seems quite pissed off that Fred. I don't know why I said that like Asian, but yeah, he seems quite pissed off, and yeah, so it doesn't change. The professor has some of the troll jizz, and based on your alignment, You're very comforted by this, and you actually get 1 point of stress healed.
Ah, cool.
And John, a little bit shaky about the name of it, is a bit worried. You don't actually get a stress heal because you're not too sure about it.
No, absolutely.
And you don't get a stress heal. Kenneth, what are you gonna do to heal the party? Seeing as, just remember you're evil.
Kenneth is far too selfish to give a shit about everyone else.
Wow.
So he's just gonna kind of
Sit in the corner and count his money.
just gonna think about himself. He's gonna slip his hand into his jacket and he's just gonna fondle his bag of gold coins and his emerald.
What the kids call them these days.
And he's gonna like, oh yes. Rubbing his hands together like, oh yes.
So you turn your back on everybody and you're just in the corner. Oh yes, oh lovely. And the guys don't really know what's going on. So yeah, you don't. There's no change to stress with that. You're just sort of like, what the hell is he doing? Professor, what are you going to do?
Professor's going to lead an insightful lecture on the cosmic horrors of the otherworldly planes that might actually be of use in the Weald.
Ooh. Are you going to detail these?
Okay.
Well, from my many experiences, I have learned that if you see a tentacle, you should run away.
And that's about it.
Nice. Cool. So actually, John, how are you feeling on that one? I mean, just work it amongst yourselves, role play, yeah?
Yeah, I'm relating to the horrible cosmic horrors I've already seen today. At least I know he knows what he's doing.
You're sort of coming to terms with
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Kenneth, are you listening?
Wrapped up in my own, still fingering my ill-gotten gains.
Yeah. Fred?
Not gonna lie, I think he's had too much trolls jizz and is talking complete bollocks and stating the bleeding obvious.
So yeah, John, you get a stress
Sorry,
one.
sorry, dude.
Yeah. All right, I'll take that.
Would the professor have any insight into artifacts?
As in, yeah, that artifact. Yes, I guess the professor talks about the reason he actually relates person to person to the team and explains about why he has been drawn to the Weald, not just to learn of the knowledge of these cosmic horrors and what he's just lectured about, but also that he's trying to find a lost family heirloom, an amulet, actually, that was stolen from his family long ago. It's not
Gonna give it back.
but it's certainly a secondary objective.
Amulet? Why? Oh no.
Kenneth, you have good perception. Your stress level rises. Take 1 point.
Who's taking 1 point?
Kenneth.
Oh, is that because he's fucking robbed it?
John, what are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna. Come on, let's see what happens here.
All right, so a little bit of backstory for you all first. A little bit meta. John is not great in social situations. He's something of a Robin Hood type, cast out from his community for being a half-breed. Sort of, your distant protector. He sort of became. Doesn't do great in social, but it doesn't mean he's not a trier. So John can see people are stressed right now. So he's going to tell some great tales of his adventures, of the last time he was in a situation like this. You know, we're sitting here, we're in this small shack, and all around us, there's just these horrible, horrible fungus. And yeah, you can see it like it's clawing and it's terrifying. But you know, did you ever hear the joke about the fungus, Professor?
Nope.
Don't worry, it'll grow on you.
That's actually not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to write that one down.
That was a good one. You all take 1 point of stress heal from that.
Have another shot of troll jizz.
You all heal 1 point.
Nice, down to 0. Good work.
That's good effort. Cool. So that's you. Short rest over. It's been a couple of hours. You're in this hut. What are you doing?
Could Jit.
Do I recall somebody saying we've got a map?
Yes.
Yes, I picked one up. It just showed us going into the Weald. But we could look at it closer, see if there's anything worth paying attention to. So Professor Jitendra pulls out the map and starts to study it with the rest of the guys.
As you're looking at the map, it's just simple. It's like one route past this fungus, it says. Past that certain types of fungus, written down. You've never seen the name before. This way, and it's just sort of like a dotted line, classic map, to a location. And it doesn't actually say what the location is.
Presumably it could be the Manor.
Good.
But it is a gamble. We don't know for certain. But then life is a gamble.
Exactly. One way to find out.
If we are all well rested, perhaps we should move on.
Indeed.
Sounds good to me. So let's do it.
Go on then. Let's go get on with it.
Pushing through the Weald, cutting down all the branches to clear a path just for you to squeeze through, rubbing past the fungi and using what vision you have to try and work out which fungus you need to be going past. And you notice there are slightly different fungi in the area which correspond to the poor imagery on the map. But you find your way, and the light seems to be getting brighter, and you can almost see the edge of the forest. And as you get closer, you start to notice cobblestone beneath your feet. You found the old road again.
Hey.
But as you find it, you walk up, you see a large silhouette of a large building, something solid in front of you. And this map has actually taken you to the ruins. So as you stand there, and you come out of the tree line, it opens up. It is pushed right up against these big stone walls, where it's just overgrown, just forced its way up to the ruins.
And it's almost like a large castle-like perimeter wall which extends out for as far as you can see before the wheel takes over. And like you were told, it is almost like surrounding the estate. The stonework is in very poor condition. It's crumbling in places with precarious access in certain areas. And slightly over to your right hand side, you see a large, huge in fact, arched wooden door with, like the bolts in it all across the top and all that. You find yourself at the estate, but at this point the professor seems to know that what he's looking for doesn't lie directly in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Or it may have something closely related to what you've stumbled upon. What are you doing?
Gentlemen, I believe our journey has come to an end. Whilst you must continue to go forwards into the darkness, my journey lies elsewhere. But I'm sure we will meet again. Our roads will cross. And if you see the heirloom that I spoke of before, it would be most honorable of you to return it to me. But a safe journey. I bid you farewell.
Okay, bye then.
Kenneth,
Take care.
Kenneth
Yes.
and Fred's stress level rises by 1 as they know exactly what he's on about.
Not even described it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I will take my leave. Farewell.
And he scurries
Right.
off back into the Weald.
I mean, he's 3 foot tall. It's not like we could follow him if he wanted us to.
So yeah, you're here at the ruins, the manor.
So
What are you
the
doing?
ruins are part of the manor.
The manor is huge. The manor,
So part of it's
and
ruined.
so when I say ruins, I mean the manor as well. So it's like the estate is
Ah, right.
is the manor. The manor directly is the building right within the middle, and then yeah, it's got protection because, well, I won't reveal too much to you.
Cool. So is this the bit that's like overrun that we clear out?
The whole region is overrun.
Alright. And this is so in the last session, didn't we find out somehow that there's some sort of tunnels in the ruins?
Yeah, you did.
But we don't know where the tunnels led to. No. And the only reason we found out about the tunnels is because we were going to potentially use the tunnels to get to the manor, so there's no point going in the tunnels or anything. I think we'll just have a wander around. See if we can get
So
closer to the main building.
when you look left, it's wall. When you look right, it's wall, but there's a huge wooden door, thick wooden door, and the wall has crumbled in places, and it looks like you might be able to gain access, but it could be rather risky.
Well, Fred, I think you should go try and open that door over there.
Why not? Walking over. There's the door.
You you push the door, and yeah, it's locked. It's well,
It's fucking locked.
it seems locked. It could be seized. It could just be too heavy for you. It's huge.
Admit that there.
Shall I hit it with the axe?
Yeah.
No.
You don't have to roll to hit it. It's an inanimate object.
Strength test, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
No, do an attack roll. Just
Okay.
sorry, not not to hit. Well, in fact, roll to hit. If you get in that one, then obviously you're gonna hit yourself.
11.
Yeah, that's obviously you hit because
It's a big fucking door.
it's a massive door. You cannot miss it. What sort of damage are we doing here?
Well, I'm gonna two-handed, so 11. No, cancel my last. Only +1 in it. Yeah, no, so 8, mate.
You swing and you take a chunk of wood out the door, but it's thick, so there's no way you're getting through with that.
Okay. Do you reckon, guys? Should we have another swing?
Go for it, Brad.
Okay. 13 this time. That's a natural 13, by the way. I've not added the bonuses.
Cool. Yeah, hits.
Okay, and 11 damage this time. Nice big 10 on the D10.
And another big chunk of wood comes out of it from the same place, but there's no sign of breaking through.
My days.
Let's try and burn it down.
Use that nice big hole I've just made to make it like a little, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean.
So this door is probably about 20
Like a little
feet.
cubby for cooking.
It's about 20 foot tall and about 10 foot wide. If you want to burn it down, just do an attack roll, and then we won't do the attack roll. We will just do the damage roll.
Okay, so I will use. Boys, are you okay with me burning this down? We're not making any headway traditionally here. Any objections? None? Duly noted. The motion carries. So. I will go burning hands. You just want the damage, yeah?
Yeah, damage.
12.
You fire flames, and they seem to spread across the door, and everything sort of blackens, but it doesn't catch fire.
Fred, now
Yo.
hit it.
Roger, it's bigger. That'll be a 10. Because I am adding the bonus that time.
So you take a swing. I'm assuming the same spot.
Yeah, jump roll damage will be fucking 4. Wow.
4 damage, and you splinter it.
Ooh.
And only a tiny bit in the same place, and you can see a slither of light coming through from the other side.
Great, it's caught fire on the other side.
Yeah. Shit.
Burn the mansion down. Good quest, everyone.
Fail. Game over. What's Kenneth doing while all this is going on?
Fucking
He's just
still
watching
getting older.
watching these two plonkers.
Well, I mean, you could come and fucking help, or
I don't know. In fairness to
Well-
Kenneth, thinking of us turning and hitting the door, all
Well,
I can
again,
hear is the Benny Hill theme tune go.
Get foul.
He's not going to get in the way of you guys, but it's smacking it with your axe and sending flames at it. It's just sort of,
Oh, this won't do.
and then he's going to get in there while there's a brief pause of these two attacking it and just inspecting the locks and stuff. Obviously, he's seen in his old age, he's seen all kinds of different locks and bits and pieces. So he's going to see if he recognises a way of opening it.
Give us an. I'm going to say a history check and add your proficiency.
Ooh. 19 plus, so 26, 25.
25. You've seen this door before. The exact construction. You've seen it used many times. You know exactly how it works. And you know the only way from the outside to get this door open is to... The weak spot is on the hinges. So it's to detach the hinges at some point, because the hinges are actually on the outside of the door.
Okay, gents. I've seen this door before. This is a deep haven, solid oak, barred door. You'll be here bloody ages if you carry on hitting it and trying to fireball it. What you need to do is you need to get some crowbars into these hinges and damage them there. That's the weak point of this door. All right?
Okay. I just so happen to be carrying some crowbars and a hammer.
Yep, same here. Crowbars at least.
Yeah, if you've got
Get on
crowbars,
with it,
you've
then.
got hammer as well. It's in the same bag as the hammers.
Oh, yep, there it is. No, you point to the dark and see it clear as day.
Get on with it then, boys.
So
Can we use
Yeah.
Kenneth as a crowbar?
you can do whatever you want.
At his age, it's fucking snap.
Beat him to death with crowbars.
And the
You
party
old
continues.
bastard!
Oh.
So if it's just Fred and John going
Yeah,
at the hinges
apparently it is.
with the crowbar, give us a strength roll. That will combine it.
Look. Sorry, it was strength, you said then, yeah?
Strength, please. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Fred,
Sorry, mate, I was miles away.
strength.
Rolling. What am I rolling for? Strength?
Yeah.
Oof. Not gonna like this. Where's my strength bloody bonus? Oh, +1. Fucking hell, that's crap. 17.
No, that was good. So both of you, you wedge these crowbars within the hinges in the exact place that Kenneth instructed you.
Fucking
Yeah.
flies to me right off him.
And as you pull down, it
Missed it.
de-hinges. It is, in fact, the weak spot that Kenneth told you about. And the door to the left-hand side, which is the one you're attacking, actually lifts up off its hinges and seems to come off very easily and just falls to the floor with an almighty crash, and then loads of dust gets pushed up and comes there. As the dust settles, you see the short distance between the perimeter wall and the manor itself. The manor is the ruins. It is in absolute ruins. So you can see it's been burnt. It's like something's hit it from the outside, and it's just
that.
crumbling. It does have some structure still in place. It's mainly the lower foundations. It's really the higher levels, which are sort of like the third and the fourth stories, which are almost completely destroyed. All windows are smashed, and the ground seems to be infected, and it reaches out like charred tendrils around the manor. But as that dust settles as well, you hear some whispers in the air, and they suddenly sort of disperse. Looking around within the immediate area outside of the manor are some old mining equipment, excavation equipment, ropes, some sort of pulley systems, loads of shovels, all bits and pieces, small tents as well, which look like people are sort of staying in. But as you enter this area and you hear these whispers, that is where we're going to finish it for this session.
Vash,